Hey, what's going on, guys? Raiderpint here, back with it. Today we're on One Shot MC with another cannon here. Now, this cannon is quite the cool cannon, actually. It's not new. So I don't think it's new. I've seen it on other cannons, so obviously, like I said, it's not new. But yeah, so this is a fusion that can slab bust and do everything a normal cannon can do, except it's a fusion. So it's pretty cool. So what I'm doing is it's a multi-step fusion. Okay, what I'm doing that is that it two separate power ticks, so two separate shots pretty much in a sense, but one cannon. Now, how we're doing that, I'm gonna obviously show you. It has a slab bust right here, and you guys can see there's no OOE in it, so not an OOE sand comp, and there's a regular amount of hammer, so nothing different about any of that. So pretty much the same as a regular fusion, except the fact that there's no OOE and it's not double the hammer. So, yeah, we're going to fire it. There are slabs on there, and you guys can see they get busted. And it is also an insta-hybrid. I know the scatter is kind of messed up. I tried fixing it. I was having a lot of problems with it. Okay. But yeah, so you can see insta-hybrid, and it does slab bust. You guys can see there's more slabs down there. Okay, let's move my speed up real quick. There are more slabs down there. Let's go right over there. Okay, you can see right there. Boom, they go away. Just like so. So yeah, it's quite the cannon. Now, since it is a fusion, whoopsie, since this is a fusion, you guys can see right here, it's all going through one block. And if let's say we're clipping on one block right here, it can hit that with ease. So, goes the same for triple block filters, obviously, hit that with ease. Boom, you see, there you go. So, no problems at all. It's a fusion, it's still a fusion. Okay, now how we're doing this I will explain in a second, but yeah, if you guys can't see it already, you can see the sand gets there first and the hammer gets there second, and the sand kind of falls. Same with the slab bust, so kind of watch closer this time, see if you can see it. Okay, it's pretty obvious, you can see it pretty well. So yeah, going off the fact that there's a slab bust, that means you should be able to one-shot nuke and pseudo nuke. So you can do anything you can do with a regular cannon on this cannon. So that makes it super cool. You can probably even region bust if you've tried. I think. I don't know. That would have to be some more experimenting. But yeah. So what's going on here is we have two stage things here. Two stage powers. We have this power going off at this tick and this power going off at this tick. It is a 3-tick difference. So, meaning this side's first, that side's second. This side shoots this. That side shoots the sand and the slab bust, okay? So when that gets fired out, it will hit the wall. And when the next shot's getting repaired, this will toggle, and then that'll push this and that. It'll push the hammer and the one-shot sand and TNT. Okay, that's what it shoots out. Now, in that time that shot's getting ready, the sand has already dropped one block. Okay, it's dropped down one block, and that hammer is now being fired out and then hitting this block, making it set up like a normal cannon with the sand under and slab bust and the one shot, or the hammer and the one shot TNT and all that stuff, one block above it. That's how it works. It's quite interesting actually, because this is more for large scale cannons. This will be what you use for more large scale cannons, because you are sacrificing quite a bit of range, but with this power you got plenty of range with this power. Seriously though, there's plenty of range with this power, but you are sacrificing range for efficiency, TNT efficiency, and not having to follow OOE. So that's one thing if you don't want to have to deal with that. But in a large scale way, this would be so nice. Okay, let's say 255 fusion. You have to do a sand comp for that. Most likely what I would do is my 23 long RC times 2 sand comp, which makes the sand like 6 high or like 4 high or something. So it's a fusion RC. But I would go with that. But since with this, let's say you're setting it up like this, you can have the same hammer, like 300 hammer instead of 600 hammer, because the OE version of doing a 255 for fusion, you have to double the hammer, and that would give you 600 hammer. Okay, 600. That's a lot of hammer. But rather than having regular 300 hammer, and then maybe it's just sacrificing some power here, this divided up, though, you can set this too high, and this can go easily 25-30 chunks, okay, easily. So it's not like you're sacrificing too much. It's still pretty much your basic power, but you're saving a bunch of TNT on your overall hammer, and you're saving a bunch of just like time and having to do with ticks and stuff on your sand cop. Because you also have to keep in mind, your sand in the regular fusion has to fall after your power goes off, but before your hammer goes off. So then that creates more time and less time for your sand to fall. Now this is just a basic RC. Basic 1+ RC with slab bust in it. I put slab bust in it because if I do that, it actually increases the range. So that is one of the reasons why I'm probably gonna do that for all of them. If I do more, I think I'm gonna do more. But yeah, it's gonna increase the range of it, so that's always nice. And yeah, so if you think about it, if you came up to someone and asked them what is this, they're gonna say it's a 60 stacker one shot, because it literally looks like a 60 stacker one shot. We can probably change any cannon that you own that has two different sides of your hammer or power into a fusion, like just like that. Change of some ticks and stuff, and you should be able to do it. No, I'm not saying you should go out and do that to your cannons, because you do still have to do some stuff that's different, but not too much at all. Like obviously find a way to change those ticks and then change your booster tick and all that stuff. You have to add this little add-on to it too. But since it's 60 stacker, I can just keep it like that. But if we're doing for a larger scale cannon, which I will do later in the future so you guys can see what that looks like, since that goes off, the TNT here still will get power from that, pushing it down the actual hammer layout right here. So what you have to do is place a piston right here, and that'll get extended out when that fires, so you can block the TNT from sliding over and actually not getting pushed out. So that's how that fixes that. But yeah, overall it's a fairly fine cannon. It's super TNT efficient on larger scale, mainly larger scale. Like a 20 stacker, I wouldn't do this on 20 stacker. You could do super easily. But yeah, so regular scatter here, nothing too complex about that. Regular 60 stacker RC 1 pulse RC, it's super simple. But yeah, it's really cool because with this fusion you can have a slab bust on it, you can one-shot nuke fusion, you can pseudo nuke fusion. It's super useful, and it's actually super cool to do. So I'm also going to be doing more on this, and I think that you guys should do some cannons on it too, because you can do a lot. You can do a lot with this, and it'd be pretty cool to see. So yeah, as this is gonna work, I'm probably gonna do more videos on it, obviously, because I want to. I think this is really cool. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this video, oh, by the way, if you want this cannon released, I'll be releasing it at let's say 40 likes. Yeah, 40 likes. Release at 40 likes. I know you guys can do it. You've done plenty of times. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. I'm Raiderpint, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.